Marvel Snap's newest card release in White Widow is here, a 2/2 that on reveal adds the Widow's Kiss to your opponent's location, a 0/0 with the ongoing effect. This gets -4 power, but this ability gets disabled if the location gets filled up on your opponent's side. In the short term, I will say that White Widow's release has created definitely a small, very inbred metagame. There's a lot of people playing Annihilus decks as a clear and easy way to leverage her effect with other clog tools, and there's a whole bunch of other people trying to play direct spoiler to those folks by packing out Destroy decks. So today's deck highlight, I wanted to play something that explicitly wasn't just dead to destroy because it was a dedicated clog deck, but also had counterplay into opposing clog decks, a la enter this Darkhawk brew, or as I've been calling it, Widows and Birds. So we've got that Darkhawk package, Korg, plus Rock Slide, plus Black Widow, which allows us to make Darkhawk a really big stat stick while also breaking up the draws of combo decks. And then we've got a small Clutter package with White Widow and Debris, who in addition to Mysterio let the deck work really well at putting Mockingbird into play as a large stat stick. And then the last piece of the puzzle in this deck that gives us good play into opposing clog decks is Carnage can not only clean out our rocks and Mysterio, but also goblins or void sent over, and then Beast can pick our things back up to get value out of them by playing them out again. It can also pick a green goblin up and send it back to our opponent at a later portion in the game. This deck list felt really clean and competitive. We had games where we just made some really big numbers with Darkhawk and Mockingbird and Hood generating demons, but we also had a number of games you're going to see in today's highlight where we just completely locked the opponent out thanks to Debris and White Widow getting bounced and replayed with something like Beast. This deck list feels sweet. If you enjoy what you see, tap that like button for the rest of the day. Enjoy. Oh, I guess they kicked my Widow's Kiss back now, huh? Do I have any way to beat Red Hulk? This beats Red Hulk, yeah. It puts me to 8 and puts them to -4. We haven't seen Red Hulk, but it's a common piece of top end that's probably worth playing around. I think that's a reasonable card to play around. Oh my god! We take the Titania! What a gamer! What a gamer! Sick win. That was sweet. Victory. So something that I think that's been true for a while, that's only going to get more and more true. That's so heckin' rude. That's a good one, yeah? Do I want to copy Beast? Hell yeah, I want to copy Beast. Is the sky blue? Yep. How about Beast? Beast is definitely blue. Maybe I actually... I think it's this. Yeah, let's look at that. Look at this. Look at this sick read, chat. Oh, they're the Swarm Monkey deck. That's sweet. We only need a clone rate. No, the Bishop gets +1, so they go to 22, and this only puts us to 21. Fake Mysterio's +1. Yeah, chat. 21 + 1 is 22 to 22, and we'll lose the breaker. Oh, we beat that though, yeah? Because we're at 12, and this is +4, they go to 11. Oh wow, they have the real one in the middle too. That surprises me. We were good. We were good either way.
Victory.
To the people saying I should have put the real Mysterio on the left, we would have been 22 to 22, and we would have been 16 to 7, which means we would have been up on the tiebreaker by 9, and they would have been up by 14 and beat us. How's White Widow so far? I've only like really played her in one game. White Widow is sweet on Death's Domain. That's a good shout out. Location synergy. We should do White Widow with Jean at some point. It's a good call. Nebula, White Widow, Jean sounds like a fun 1, 2, 3. My rock's the same stats as debris here, and it fills the board up more. Maybe I do this instead. It leaves me with an extra rock for Mockingbird. Oh no! They didn't play into the Shuri path? Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, they played Bite after Shuri. I missed that.
Hell, can you understand me?
They totally did. They might still just try a Taskmaster here. Got him. That kinda describes Sarah control.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Angela, Kitty Hope, and 9 other cards. But I mean, Angela, Kitty Hope is a synergy package, Burgle. Most Marvel Snap decks have some kind of synergy package in them. Thank you for the half of the year. Welcome back. How do you determine whether or not you're going to Black Widow? Seems like you never used her on 3. It just depends on the context of the game. There's certain matchups, for example, where Black Widow's effect is more important to have happen sooner rather than later. Against combo decks, for example, you want a Black Widow to start as often as possible. Hey, Michael Knight, thanks for the primer, appreciate it. Bastias, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That's super generous. Happy new card release day. This debris is sick. Get out of here. Oh, your Jeff can move, can't he? Neat story, bro. Oh, even won the Carnage coin flip too? Oh, Vision can move. Interesting. Tell me more about this mobile Marvel Snap cards you have. They emoted and then they walked away from the game.
Victory.
Why that's more likely to be the game win as opposed to just being a coin flip isn't really helpful or actionable, and it's just annoying and clutter. So don't do that in my chat, please. You see them giving Thanos a little something back if Junk becomes top tier. They said that, they plan to, like, rework Thanos. So my expectation would be that we'll, oh, well, that's just absurd. My expectation is that we'll see Thanos get reworked to be more Thanos-centric. How's White Widow look so far? Gorgeous, chat. The only appropriate answer. I know that I'm gonna use this energy, but I don't want them to have it, right? Yeah, hopefully they Killmonger for us at some point here. It's accurate.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Enough said, Bob.
An interesting dynamic in this White Widow deck that's not 100% clog based. If the White Widow's actually kind of interesting against Destroy, because if they use up their Destroy cards early, they then have a hard time keeping the lane full to deny her stats, right? That's a dynamic I hadn't thought about. Yeah, that felt slick. obviously, like, dedicated clog decks tend to be pretty bad to destroy, but a deck like this, we're just, like, using her as a tool, and we're not all in on clogging, it seems pretty neat. This is probably a reasonable build or something like this that you want to be doing while people are trying to hard counter the dedicated clog decks, since you're not just into them. A series drop. So new cards released into what's called Series 5, aka things that cost 5,000 or 6,000 collector's tokens. Some cards are Series 4, they cost 4,000 collector's tokens. And then other cards are Series 1, 2, or 3. Those are the cards you get out of spotlight or non-spotlight caches, the collector's reserves, and collector's caches. So lower the series, easier it is to obtain, essentially. Series 1, 2, and 3 run sequentially. You get all of 1 before 2, all of 2 before 3. But Series 3, 4, and 5 run parallel to each other, so you collect them at the same time. For the entire year of support, G-Temp. Appreciate that. Welcome back. And am I glad to have Carnage and Beast in my deck, gamers. Holy. I think I want to rock slide them before they try and redraw. Debris is pretty appealing on this board too, though. We get to eat Beast, which gives us 2 cards. Let's pick all these back up. We draw Carnage here, we're in such a good spot. Come on, dealer, hit me. Oh, we hit the Nico copy mode too. It would have been so perfect. Kinda punting here if I do that. Should I punt here instead, because that's where their Dacket is? Because I'm just not that many points over here either. That's close.
Apocalypse.
Alrighty then. I would like to draw Darkhawk or Mockingbird, please. So this gives me +8 in the middle up to 11. This gives me 10 over here, which puts me to 7. So I'm winning the breaker by a little bit. Breaker, breaker, give me some news. I got 2 points over you.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Unironically, I think we Mysterio across so that we can have Carnage eat this in the center. I think Angela Destroy is still good. It's probably fine. I put that deck down because Hela became popular, and Hela hasn't been super popular recently. This deck is far less just dead to destroy, which is nice. Is White Widow a good buy if I don't have Annie or Cannonball? Jury is out. Nobody knows if White Widow's a good buy at all. We're gonna try and play a bunch of non-Annihilus decks today because I don't want to play Annie Mirrors. Holy gamers! I would rather copy 8 power carnage than Mockingbird. Because I'm eating these, so Mockingbird will cost me 2. And then I can play 8 power carnage over here next turn, and he'll jump up to 14. A very lucky hit on that. Very surprised they didn't play it here where they could guarantee it. Play Hood, they might have Killmonger. I can't play Hood yet. Did not have an energy to play Hood.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
when you literally don't have any cards that you can play to add power to the board. maybe we hold out anyways. Oh yeah, if they have Arnim Zola for the middle, they got us for sure. Yikes. Actually, they're only at 9 on the left. Yeah, it's gonna depend on where the Wolverine and the X-23 end up at.
What a game!
So I'm at 16.
Enough said.
Cool, we win, yeah? Who needs a turn 6, schemers? Certainly not I.
Victory.
That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight.